Welcome back to the channel. Now you join us on day 2 of our trip, and in the previous video we stayed at Bedlam Furnaces in Ironbridge, which isn't too far from our home. Stu went on a long walk and he shared a lot of industrial history and also some sad stories.
You are ready for a different kind of life. You're shining bold, the wind is cold, you must return to the wild.
Good morning. So that's first night over. So I had a cup of tea. That's a cup of tea this morning. I didn't sleep very well. Not for the first part anyway. I was tossing and turning for the first 2 or 3 hours. We were both tired. Jane's still not feeling very well. The bed was really comfy, for me anyway. That extra thickness, can't feel the seat below, so that's a good upgrade. We felt a bit disjointed getting ready for bed last night. It took us ages just to get ourselves sorted, but I think we were tired anyway. So we'll get into the mode of it, I'm sure.
So you slept okay?
No. Well, no, I did. I slept. I think I got up to midnight. I was just tossing and turning. I don't know, I had a bit of a. I felt a bit claustrophobic last night, weirdly enough. Yeah.
You've never felt that before?
No, I was just. I don't know. A lot of things, a lot of changes has gone on recently anyway, with finishing work and coming out in the van. Anyway, I got to sleep about midnight, and then I was fine, to be honest. I slept. In fact, I was almost too hot at the beginning of the night.
Yeah, it was really surprisingly. Yeah, I've packed all my winter sleeping gear, and it's going to go really warm. You can tell.
You sleep all right. You sound better than this morning.
Yeah, I'm a lot better than I was yesterday. Yeah. You did a pee run.
That was successful. Went up. I got absolutely soaked. That's one of the things. Obviously, drying some clothes. But
and what we're going to do
I think
today?
we're going to need a mat because when we come through here, I came walk through the door and it was filthy.
And we've always said
wet,
we'd never have a mat.
Yeah, I'm now thinking we need to have a mat.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm going to reverse that one.
Yeah.
The what didn't work last night was it did not work. Is the my modification where I put the. I know why now. Looking at it, you know where the tray and that all stack up. Because I can get quite a bit in there. What I didn't realise, when you pull the bed forward, there's a bar comes forward and catches. So.
I thought we were going home.
So
When that happened last night, we had a messy day yesterday, didn't we?
But the clothes box worked.
Clothes box really
that
worked.
really kept things neat and tidy, not spilling out all over the van.
Because we normally chuck them over the chair, don't we?
And it fit under.
It did.
Fit under the bed, which worked as well. So
why do you keep getting excited every time someone goes?
There was 4 vans there,
You're
and
like,
they've all gone. There's just us. I think we're going to stay one more night.
Yeah, I think
we'll do one more night, get ourselves settled into it.
So what are we doing today then? When it stops raining?
If we can, we'll walk through up to Ironbridge and go to the other side of Ironbridge. Because I've not walked down there.
Where the towers were?
Where the towers were,
yeah.
If we're lucky,
we'll be able to get the drone up?
No, not unless it's
no, I mean not like now, but if it stopped raining you can.
If it stopped raining, it was calmer, yeah. Right, let's make a cup of tea and a back on sandwich.
Starting the healthy trip, healthy.
Well, we'll put it on brown bread, granary bread.
No, I'm not.
Oh, are you?
No.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm going to go granary.
Who puts a bacon butty on granary bread?
Those that are trying to be healthy and failing.
And as we sit and wait for the rain to clear, Stu takes up his new hobby of whittling wood and carving.
Jane bought me some for my redundancy retirement, bought me a whittling kit. It's a sharp knives, so I'm probably going to end up in hospital at some point during this trip. So I've got a bunch of these really sharp knives, so doing some tutorials online. But I'm sure I'm going to slip, sever an artery.
Just be prepared, family, this could be.
Yeah, if you look out for an accident happened on the thumbnail.
All our kids will be watching this really scared because now they know what they're going to get for Christmas.
pretty misty this morning, so we're just coming out. It's about 1 o'clock, so we're just going to have a walk through Ironbridge down to I think a park at the far end down by the old power station. Maybe fly the drone there. It's a bit stiller today.
So one thing that's come to my attention when we're out is that I am never going to lose Wally with that coat. I just spotted him right up the end of the street. And it seems that it's Christmas every day at this shop. Oh, Jesus Christ.
There's Dora the Explorer. Get me home back on her.
As we reach the far end of Ironbridge by the Museum of the Gorge, we're greeted by a few ducks, but unfortunately I've forgotten my specially bought duck food. They seem to be having lots of fun. He seemed really excited to have reached the bridge. I wonder how far they're travelling today. Through Dale End Park, where the skyline was dominated by the old power station towers that were blown up in December 2019. Stu gets a drone up and you can see the circles of the 4 towers that were demolished. They divided opinion, I'm sure. But this gorge in the Industrial Revolution would have had all manner of workings which we all now look fondly back on. It's only day 2 and we've already done what we said we wouldn't do, and we stop in the pub for a quick drink before we head back. And on the way back, Stu continues to improve his wildlife photography. I've never seen anything like that, have you?
Does anybody know what they are? I don't know what they are. Certain style of duck. I think they're a duck or a geese. They're all slightly different colours.
Yeah.
Well, there's one at the back there that's now a completely different colour. It's like a black and grey one.
It's like they do the whole range.
Anybody know what that is? Please comment, because I have no idea. So this one's a brown one. These are brown, sort of brown with a more white dominant.
Maybe it's an ornament.
The one on the back ain't moved.
Rigor mortis. No, he hasn't, has he?
I think that's the male.
Right.
I
He's
think
obviously in the land of
that's the male.
happiness with all his...
And he's got a harem of others.
And that's why he looks
If there's
so
any
happy.
reincarnation,
She
can I
wants to
come back as that duck?
God, you know you're getting older. Bloody ducks excite you. Just say what you said about...
Well, the
You
males
said...
are more glamorous in the bird world, which is very similar to the human world, as you well know.
So what do you think? That the
The male is more glamorous, so the black one is probably the darker colour one.
he's surrounded
It's
by
a bit
his
like,
bitches? Is that what you say?
it's a bit like the mallow, I think.
It's obviously a very happy duck. And finally we arrive back at the furnaces, which I have to say is a really significant sight. And as you can see from the paintings, it must have lit up the gorge where the iron smelting would have occurred. They are now believed to be the last furnaces of their type that remain largely intact. Well, that's it for this video, and if you enjoyed it, please give us a like and subscribe, and join us in the next leg of our journey. We visit Attingham Park and we find a great little park up.
Silent, bold, the wind is cold. You must return to the wild.